Eric Burgess here, and we've been told to evaluate this expression here, -3 sine raised to the fourth power plus 4 cosine cubed of 180 degrees, and the sine is of 90 degrees. So looking at this, let's just really quick peel apart these expressions here, this sine to the fourth and this cosine cubed, right? So sine to the fourth, right? Well, we know that square or any power just means to multiply it by itself that number of times. So if we add sine times 90 degrees times sine times 90 degrees, that's the same thing as sine squared 90 degrees, right? And so in order to evaluate this, we could simply find what sine of 90 degrees is and then multiply it by itself 4 times. So let's go ahead and do that. So 90 degrees, now I use the unit circle. Once you're introduced to that, this will be a lot easier. But essentially 90 degrees is up here, right? It's going this way, right? Because this is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees. And we want to know the sine of that. Well, the sine is the ratio of y over r. Now, since we don't have anything here, we just let them be 1. So we've gone in the positive y direction, so y is positive 1, and r is just 1, and so we end up getting 1. So sine to the fourth would be sine of 90 degrees. Sine of 90 degrees is just equal to 1, and so if we multiply 1 times itself 4 times, we get 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is still just 1. So this is really just -3 times 1 plus. Alright, so we've got a 4, and then we've got this cosine of 180 degrees. So let's do this a similar process for 180. So 180 degrees lies over here, and cosine is the ratio x over r. And so x, well, we've gone in the negative x direction, negative x, and we let them be 1 since we don't have like a specific point or magnitude or anything. So we're going to have a -1 because we went in the negative x direction, so x is negative. R is always positive, so we get -1. So 180 degrees in this direction, we're going to get -1. Now, I should note here, I say we let them be 1, but if, for example, we had if we wanted to evaluate sine over here, well, y didn't go up or down at all, so y would be 0. Just as a brief side note. Not important for this problem, but just to clarify in case you do this method with another angle where you can also have 0. I'm just saying that. So, alright, so we've got here our -1. And so -1, and now we've got it cubed, right? So that's going to be -1 times -1 times -1. That's equal to just -1. So it's going to be 4 times -1. So this, and now we're saying these are equivalent. And now this is going to equal -3 minus 4, which is -7. So that is how you can do a problem like this. They try and be scary with these cubes and these powers and whatnot. But as long as you just use some basic trigonometric definitions, you can easily thwart their evaluation statement. If you have any questions, again, let me know. Subscribe, hit that bell icon for future videos, and we'll catch you in the next problem.